like a fly.
It's another former teammate here. Does the mentality help you that you fought a former teammate last time around?
Don't think about it, just it doesn't really matter. He was here a couple times, Frank Mir, and I trained with him, I don't know, maybe a few sessions only, so it's not really teammate.
So how's training camp going?
I always tell my trainers when I came to the camp, I said for like 6, 8, 13 weeks I became your slave, so I'm ready for hard work. I just want to win my next fight. I will do everything possible to beat my next opponent, so that's why I really like training with Winklejohn, Greg Jackson, so they're good professionals and I really like it.
You got on the same card, obviously, you got John, and you two obviously have a pretty good little relationship. Talk about fighting on the same card with John.
He's my teammate John, and I wish him, of course, all the best. Actually, I like both guys, but John Dodson, he's my teammate, and definitely it's going to be a very interesting fight for me. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of action, it's going to be war, and it's going to be a really interesting match for all MMA fans.
I know it's two different ends of the spectrum in terms of weight class, obviously, but does John push you in any way? Do you guys push each other in any way?
Well, I'm not sure if I push him, but I definitely like him because, first of all, during my sparring session, he's all the time try to motivate me somehow. Plus, he's always in a good mood, always smile on his face. So I like him. He's a cool guy.
Do you feel you're finally gaining the respect back of people? Because I think this is the first UFC fight out of your last 4 that you've been the favorite.
I don't need to prove anyone, and I just do what's more important for me, and I just fighting for myself, for my trainers, for my family, for my fans. And I don't really think what people says, what media says. I don't really care.
Your last fight with Brown, there were some testy moments where he was able to catch you and drop you, but you came back. What did you learn about yourself, if anything? Obviously, you fought over 30 times, but that specific comeback, what did that do to you?
You have to be disciplined and stick with the game plan, and hopefully next fight is going to be even better. I'm going to stick with game plan, but definitely I have to be disciplined. I need to keep my hands up all the time and just follow the game plan.
How long with one of your teammates here? How excited are you for how this opportunity?
Actually, you know what? I don't like female fights, but definitely it's going to be an interesting fight for me, and I'm going to watch that fight. And she's tough, and definitely it's going to be a very interesting fight.
The gym overall has not just some fights coming up, but some big ones. 4 title fights. You got a co-main event. So, is there a different feel around here, or is it kind of business as usual type of feel around here, or is it a little different?
Everybody here hard workers, and definitely I guess it's good for coaches, for Greg Jackson, for Mike Winklejohn, for the academies that. 4 people gonna fight for the title, definitely. I'm just worried that I'm not one of them yet, but definitely I'm very happy for guys, and this is good.
You've been a champion. Have you given them any advice? Have they asked you about? No.
I don't like to give anybody advice because you have to be responsible what you advise, and I don't live with the past. I have goals in front of me, and I want to be a champion. I forget that I was a champion. It doesn't really matter. I have goals in front of me.
Seeing Frank's last fight, do you take anything away from that? Do you study it at all?
Definitely, took his last fight against Bigfoot and Duffy. It was impressive victory, and he's dangerous, no doubt.
How long did you guys train together? Was it that much?
Like I said, it was a couple of times. He came for a couple of his fights. He most worked with Greg Jackson, with Mike Winklejohn. What I remember, he always left Albuquerque on Friday, come back on Monday or Tuesday, because he doesn't want to be away from his family. And we just have a couple wrestling session, I believe, and sparring session, but that's it. And yes, and we have a lunch together, like me, Frank, John Jones, and Travis Brown.
Is your dog coming to your fights?
No, he's going to be here.